We look at the problem equals open parenthesis sin plus cos close parenthesis to the power of 3/2. We do this to see what we need to solve. This is our starting math sentence. We identify that this is composite function where equals to the power of. We do this to find the shape of the problem. Composite function means one part is inside another part. We let equal sin plus cos so that equals to the power of 3/2. We do this to make the math easier to see. Using new letter helps us work with smaller parts. We find the derivative of which is do divided by dx equals cos minus sin. We do this to find how the inside part changes. This step is needed for the chain rule. We note that the derivative of sin is cos and the derivative of cos is negative sin. We do this to use known math rules. These are the standard rules for sine and cosine. We plan to use the chain rule which says dy divided by dx equals dy divided by do times do divided by dx. We do this to find the change for the whole problem. The chain rule connects the outside change and the inside change. We find the derivative of with respect to which is 3/2 times to the power of 1/2. We do this to find how the outside part changes. This uses the power rule on the letter. We use the power rule which says the derivative of to the power of is times to the power of -1. We do this to solve the exponent part. The rule tells us to move the power to the front and subtract 1 from the power. We combine our parts by multiplying 3/2 times to the power of 1/2 by cos minus sin. We do this to put the chain rule together. Multiplying these parts gives us the full derivative dy divided by dx. We replace the letter with sin plus cos. We do this to get rid of the extra letter and use only. This step puts our original pieces back into the answer. We write the final expression as 3/2 times open parenthesis sin plus cos close parenthesis to the power of 1/2 times open parenthesis cos minus sin close parenthesis. We do this to finish the substitution. All parts are now written in terms of. We write the final answer as 3/2 times open parenthesis cos minus sin close parenthesis times the square root of sin plus cos. We do this to show the completed solution. The square root is the same as the power of 1/2.